Hello, beautiful people. Today is a wonderful day. I get to share with you guys an update of what's happening here in native farms. So over here in the Rostro 8 section and the Abor section, I had to now spread another top layer of sawdust on it. I was supposed to change the whole stuff, but I didn't have the luxury of time to do the scraping of the whole litter. Remember, the last time I changed the litter, I just did a very thin layer spread of sawdust on it because I had limited quantity of sawdust left then. So today I didn't have that luxury of time to scrape off the old stuff with this tool on it, so I just had to just do a very quick one by spreading the sawdust on it. So hopefully by tomorrow or next I'll get to change the whole of it entirely. So with this, it is going to help to cut out the odor of the stool, the physics in the pen, so as to also make the beds to be a bit more healthy and have a hygienic space. It's not totally the wise choice, but it's better off than just allowing the old litter to just be there. So whenever you don't have that luxury of time to change the whole thing, you just do a thin spread on top of the old surface and the beds will just be fine for the next few days. So over here at the Noiler chicks, I still get to withdraw feed from them once in a while and give them a proper medication. They are all on coccido. I had to place them of medication for coccidosis since yesterday, so they are still on the same medication. I had some few I noticed some few drops of red blood stain, so about 2 or 3 has that issue, so I just have to treat the whole flock so that they all will just be fine. So another thing again that I did this morning was to raise the water lines, because the water lines were a bit down. Since the last time I raised it up, the beds have grown a little bit higher. So you can see over there, that guy is trying to stretch his neck. I didn't take it too high, but I take it in such a way whereby they will still get to reach out to it, and gradually they'll grow up to that level to be very comfortable for them. So I did the same thing on the both ends, and I think this will be very, very well for them. So over here, the Abor section, they were supposed to start taking pelletized finisher feed, but to a large extent, they have not been able to pick the pelletized feed very well. So what I will be doing, I will be placing them on starter, hopefully from this evening. So what I've been doing, I've been withdrawing feed from them at intervals because they tend to waste and spread the whole pelletized feed on the floor, which is not good for them, which is not good for business economically. So I'll try to, in order to curb that waste, I'm going to place them on starter for the next few days for them to get to add more height and more body mass, so that the pelletized might be a bit more easy for them to swallow. So guys, my job here today is almost done. So what I will just do while I'm about leaving is to just drop little quantity of it for these guys. What can just take them by at some point. I know that they'll still scatter it, but I'll just let them be. Hopefully in the evening when I get back, I'm going to get back with a starter feed that is of the crumbled size. So over here, these guys are still eating their crumbled starter, but I will try introducing pellet finisher to them once they are done with this, because these guys are officially 3 weeks old. So the these rostrate broilers are 3 weeks old. These guys are 3 weeks old plus. So if you notice their sizes, they are almost the same sizes. Almost the same sizes. So that's the wonderful thing about the rostrates. Although these guys have not been feeding very well for the past 2 days because of the way they have been wasting their feed. So I want to address a challenge that someone posted on the comment section about her birds having CROD from the brooding stage to when they got to the big size. So one of the challenges that a lot of farmers face is that when they use a heat source that has some level of flame, there's every tendency that it will generate smoke. So if your brooding space is too airtight that ventilation can't come in enough, there's every tendency that your birds will fall down to CRD. In the quest of trying to make sure that the place is warm and can absorb heat enough, you tend to now cover the whole space. I've fallen a victim to that. I was covering the whole space, and all of a sudden my birds started developing CRD. I was having mortality. Before you know it, I now remembered that what could be the cause of this is because of the stove I use. And somebody told me one certain time that he doesn't use stove because of the smoke it generates in order for the birds not to have cough. It quickly dawned on me that no, the smoke from this stove could be my challenge. So I had to now open up some spaces while brooding. So even when the birds have come up of age to some certain level after the first week, I still give some air ventilation flow. But I make sure that I also regulate and watch out, especially for the weather fluctuation, because we are in West Africa. Most times we experience some weather fluctuation, especially this time of the year whereby it can rain at any time and it can get really sunny at any time. So you need to make sure you monitor the temperature inside of your brooding pen and make sure that the place is well ventilated. Even when the birds are off brooding, you need to make sure that your poultry pen has enough ventilation. So yesterday I went to deliver chicks for one of my clients that could not come to the farm to come and get the after brooding chicks, that's the broilers and the Noilers. I then noticed her chicken coop that she was using was built with almost the whole structure covered with woods and just little space for net. I thought that was very wrong. So while building up your poultry house, you need to make sure that you follow the right guidance and procedures for your birds to live a comfortable life. I have done a video about how to build a poultry house. There are some rules and things you need to observe to put up a good structure that will be very comfortable for your birds, because how comfortable your birds are will also influence the level of growth and their health status. So guys, if you're new to this channel, I will encourage you to just smash the subscription button and also like the video. And you watching this far, for all my returning subscribers, I thank you very much for all that you do following up on this series. And also I encourage you to just smash the like button to also help to grow this channel. So guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I'll get to drop a new update of what's happening here in Acre Farms. So bye for now.